Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I have received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNACO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow. The GEP gun might be useful. They have a security bot on patrol near the statue entrance. Great. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. I'll see. What's your take on the situation, Corporal?
The bots have them bottled up, sir. We'd go right in if it weren't for the holdback order.
How'd they get one of our agents?
Gunter went rogue on us. When the order came, he wouldn't pull back. Now you get to bail him out.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth.
What's your take on this?
The bot...
Walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown. Walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
What's your take on this?
Welcome. Thank you. Well, I certainly see the family resemblance.
has set up patchwork security systems here. Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here. Commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades. The NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms. It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, FELBER, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
time you showed up.
Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right?
Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here.
I heard that you can get me inside.
Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
You can trust me.
I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Come back.
You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NS... A ship?
That's
I'll take the 10mm clip for 175.
Put a slug in the commander for me. He's the reason my brother's dead.
How do you know so much about the commander?
He's my main contact in the NSF. I need him alive and out on bail.
UNATCO will probably keep him in custody.
At least he has a chance if he's alive. I warned him, you know. I said right to his face, don't take weapons into the lady. That makes you as bad as UNATCO.
Don't forget, it was the NSF that C4'd the statue in the first place. UNATCO's here to put the pieces back together.
Ask me, I think the government did it. They want people to think...
laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts. Gunther's in that room, one of our top agents.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should not have left us to be surrounded.
Risk is part of the job. I think you lucked out this time.
Agent Navarra and I were ready to go in, but for no reason they said pull back. I do not retreat. Please give me a weapon and move out of the way.
As you wish. Take my knife.
That will be adequate. I will secure this level. You proceed up the stairs to the command center at the top.
He says you helped him escape. Good work. Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him. Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers. That might have been over the line, JC. I don't know. Better head back to base on the west side of the island. Objective complete.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies. Don't worry about the bodies. We'll handle the cleanup. I'm glad you had the guts to take out the commander. Way to go, sir. Gunther should have followed orders.
You were a little out of line up there. I don't understand. You could have learned a lot from the leader. He wasn't cooperative. Alex said something about an ambrosia shipment. We captured a boatload of ambrosia, the plague vaccine. We might have found out from the leader where they're taking it. So they just disappeared? We don't know their location? Manderley will brief us shortly. You better get to his office on level 2 and report for duty.
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a god.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Before the briefing, you've got to go to level 3 for your equipment and a medical examination. See Jaime Reyes in the med center and Sam Carter in the armory.
General. A smart... thing before I go, since you've been briefed on my augmentations. What can you tell me about the info link?
Let's see. Micro-receiver exostructure in the sulci, mechanocarbon threads on the axons. For queuing, you know, packet routing. Anything particularly interest you?
Is there a way to turn it off?
The info link?
Yeah, or is someone at UNATCO tuned in 24 hours?
These might sound a little funny, JC, but I'm not permitted to answer that question.
Your clearance is higher than mine?
Regarding your systems, I am your physician.
No big deal. I was just curious.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
The academy, yes. I thought they were teaching you discipline there. Don't ever kill a prisoner against my orders again. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Ana Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter?
I have my equipment, but I'll stop by the... No, sir.
I wouldn't keep Manderley waiting if I were you. His office is on level 2.
I guess I messed it up.
You better head out. I think there's a medkit in the storage closet. You better head out. I wouldn't keep Manderley waiting if I were you. His office is on level 2. I wouldn't keep Manderley waiting if I were you. His office is on level 2.
How unprofessional.
The Med Center and Armory are on level 3. I've got work to do.
Get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office.
Come back when you've seen Carter and Reyes. That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for your work in the statue. I'm docking you 200 for killing the commander against my orders, but you get a bonus of 250 for rescuing Agent Herman. The total is 1,050. Obey orders next time.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you.
We'll meet up in the city.
Hell of a first day. Wish I was going with you.
Way to go, sir. Good luck, Agent.
The boat's ready.
let's head out.
All right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
Sorry, I don't have any food.
I can eat anything.
They've got hostages in the subway station.
Our country 'tis the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside let freedom ring.
We've got your back, Agent.
You're inside the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
So close.
Objective complete. Agent Navarre will describe your next assignment and stay behind to protect the Ambrosia. Look for her out front.
You were too gentle with the NSF, but I cannot complain. You completed the objective. At least you are not a coward like Paul.
You Max might have copper wiring to reroute your fear of pain, but I've got nerves of steel.
You are not a mech. You do not know what it is like.
What's it like to stand around revving your actuators while the more advanced units complete the mission? No thanks.
It was my error to believe that UNATCO's superweapon would appreciate the chance to prove himself.
Just give me the next objective.
How dare I delay your search for glory? The NSF in the subway station have taken hostages. Free them, but you know our standing orders. We do not make deals. Use this EMP grenade to disable the electronic detonators of the booby traps. Now we will see who is made of steel.
I can take out a booby trap.
NSF terrorists in the subway have threatened to blow up the platform. Watch for booby traps. Those were innocents. You can't go in and just shoot everywhere. Take the subway to Hell's Kitchen and go talk to your brother.
JC, we have to talk. That hostage rescue was a disaster. UNATCO policy is clear. No negotiation. You try for a rescue, and if it works, it works. I don't need you second-guessing me.
Creating reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
What I'm telling you, girl. What you want?
You've got 10 seconds to beat it before I add you to the list of NSF casualties.
Easy, bro. Just having us a conversation.
5 seconds.
Girl's got a head full of marbles. I have to yell. Or she don't hear me.
3.
She skitches on me. It's my ass, man.
1.
All right. I'm going. Jesus.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into Smugglers.
Smuggler?
Hey, you shouldn't have took down Johnny. Soon as Jojo finds out.
Who's this Jojo?
You can't touch Jojo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think he can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
The park? Where UNATCO has the NSF pinned down?
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle Jojo. You stay out of the way until the NSF have pulled back.
I can take care of myself.
You mentioned a smuggler.
Tough guy like you, figured you'd be a big customer.
What's he sell? Weapons? Drugs?
High-priced weapons, yeah, you should talk to him. His place is over near the subway. You have to give him the password Bloodshot or he won't let you in.
files show that the smuggler is whacked out paranoid. Watch for booby traps. And the latest news? Your brother's team hit some resistance, so they're gonna be delayed while we bring in chopper support.
What do you want?
Why the booby traps? Afraid of something?
Just precautions.
Against what?
Government's been having some kind of crackdown all year. People I know, they've been disappearing.
Is that so?
Think it's a big joke? Lift up a grate in the street. They got my friend Ford Schick in a secret lab next to the sewers.
A lab? In the sewers? Maybe he was taken hostage by the NSF.
These guys are pros. Definitely government funded.
Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look, but I think you should have a little more regard for the United States government.
If you're serious about going down there and finding Ford, I'll give you a deal on some hardware. Also, you'll need this. It's the key that can open the sewer manholes.
Tell me about the hardware.
I have a scope that will fit most handguns and rifles for 2,200 credits, a bioelectric cell for 800, and some light amplification goggles for 3,500.
I'd offer 2,100 for the scope, but I'm low on cash. I'm not Bob Page, you know.
Come back when you have the money.
help the widow's son.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else. The NSF are playing right into our hands. I don't hear much about it.
It's all ice cream and love.
Buy ambrosia from a drug dealer?
Talk to one of the guys in green. You net those.
Denton. Hey, it's Denton. You want these? What? Give him the grenades. Look, I know he's your brother, but... Your brother gave us these things. Look at this. Irritation to all exposed mucous membranes. What's that gonna do? Just tell Paul to give us bullets next time. Here's one. Prolonged exposure can damage the bronchial pathways. Prolonged exposure? It's like giving them cigarettes or something. Look, do you want these things?
Sure. Hand them over.
Here you go, with my compliments. Good luck. We'll take it from here. I don't think we should hold back in a situation like this.
Watch for lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer activity. I'm sending you a satellite image that should help you plan your approach. at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Glad to finally meet you, Agent. I'm Jock. Ready to get back to UNATCO HQ?
Let's go.
Welcome back. Your mission was a success. Just about the only bright side of the operation, unfortunately. Report to
Yeah.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen. Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Agent? I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
I was here, Mr.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
They've got some kind of specialist from Washington downstairs. Long night, huh?
Carry on, Agent.
Mr. Mandalay can see you now.
Yes, sir.
Holland.
I better make my rounds.
Hope this one turns out a little better. Your chopper's ready, Agent.
You may use the helicopter, Mr. Dent. They told us to hang tight. Objective.
Let's go.
Dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking. After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.
The doctors in that clinic, they want 5 credits.
I saw you earlier.
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map. somewhere by the airfield. Be careful, though. The terrorists probably expect intruders. You're entering a heli-based terminal below a private section of LaGuardia. Here to the east, you should be able to take the elevator to ground floor. If you hit trouble, double back across the platform. There's a sewer drain to the northwest which leads to a pond next to the airfield. We think we might know who's moving the shipment. More in a minute. right track. That's one of the 3 missing barrels of ambrosia. We'll be sending a team to recover it. See if you find the other 2. This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev. We're certain based on what you've discovered that he's working with terrorists. Your order... This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich... This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev. This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev. We're certain based on what you've discovered that he's working with terrorists. Your orders are to locate and kill him. We're sending you a map of the airfield. This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev. We're certain based on what you've discovered that he's working with terrorists. Your orders are to locate and kill him. We're sending you a map of the airfield. Make sure you and I won't miss any shots. I've notified the recovery team. 1 barrel left. We think this one may actually be on Lebedev's jet. Thanks, JC. I told the troops to stand down. That's right. I'm working for the NSF.
Jesus, you're a...
I surrender.
What?
Easy now, Agent. UNATCO has a policy against killing unarmed prisoners. We have much to learn from each other.
We're assuming control of the airfield. The vaccine will be returned to the international authorities.
Don't you want to hear why your brother came over to our side?
He makes his own decisions.
You know he wouldn't betray UNATCO without a reason.
It didn't even cover.
I surrender.
What?
He's...
Good work. Now finish the job. That...
He surrendered. He's an unarmed prisoner.
Terminate the prisoner, Agent.
Agent Navarre. I can't say I like the way she operated, but oh my god.
My pleasure.
See to the helipad. We know your brother was here. He is gone, but we will find him.
Manderley is pleased that you followed orders. He wants to see you.
Manderley wants to see you. You know the drill.
I guess. Objectives complete, sir.
Good, good. Here's your op bonus as usual, 1,000 for a flawless performance. You might be interested to know that your tenacity has impressed some very important people.
I only wish to serve the Coalition to the best of my ability.
They have high hopes for you, JC. You understand the importance of loyalty, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's what seems to be missing in your brother. I hope you'll understand why the Coalition has shut down Paul's augmentations and has activated the kill switch.
I just can't get over it. How could Paul do this to us? Then what'd you do?
I chased them into the building. Caught a few slugs, but I had a job to do, and I did it.
So long, Agent. We'll miss you, Agent.
Hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery.
send the signal from the satellite dish on the top of the warehouse. Computers up there, you'll need the instructions and account information Lebedev sent me. One of our agents who tried to send a signal but got run off left the data cube in a secret area below the garage. Look for a hatch under some boxes. The computer on the third floor can unlock.
I thought they were shipping you off to Hong Kong.
Had to pack a few things. What's going on here?
Damage control. The NSF got their hands on some...
Probably...
Just keeping busy.
the apartment and let's clear out of New York.
Denton, Bolton Simons here. What an expensive mistake you turned out to be. Corporal Lewis isn't responding, so I guess you took care of the troops. You won this time, but I've activated your kill switch. You'll be dead within 24 hours.
Chad should have received the signal. Come on, UNAT goes after both of us. Good. He'll be able to get his people to their base in the Paris catacombs. Did you find the records we collected on that weasel, Walton Simons? I have a question about Simons. The instant I sent the signal, he ordered the troopers to hunt us down. Why does FEMA have authority over UNATCO? I thought FEMA was a domestic agency for flood relief and that sort of thing. His authority doesn't come from FEMA. He's part of a secret organization, Majestic 12.
Agent J.C. Denton.
UNATCO. Come on. I can't manage the climb. I can't just leave you here.
Open up.
Don't be a fool. Run! Go. Go out the bedroom window. I'll have Smuggler get me to Hong Kong. He owes me a favor. You meet Jock in Battery.
I came to watch you die.
You're early. I've got at least 20 hours left.
I was hoping the kill switch would have started.
I don't feel anything.
You won't be able to hide it for long.
What have you done with Paul?
Same as anything that malfunctions. Same as you.
I need you to escape. I can cut power to the door only a few seconds without being detected. Get ready.
I came to watch you die.
I need you to escape. I can cut power to the door only a few seconds without being detected. Get ready. security bots. The armory is to the south, on the opposite side of the main chamber. This is the maintenance facility for the security bots. The armory is to the south, on the opposite side of the main chamber.
You're the spy they caught, right?
I never worked for the NSF.
Let's get...
Yeah.
What do you say?
Sure, come on.
Lead the way.
I got you covered.
You lead.
I got you covered.
Hello.
I spill my drink!
Please exit to the helipad. Potential encounters include Jaime Reyes, Sam Carter, Alex Jacobson, Joseph Manderly, and Anna Navarra.
JC,
I forget.
I heard.
Stay.
Good idea. I spill my drink.
Oh, I cannot forgive. No. Not the killing of Agent Navarro. I will follow you. Gentle, I will catch you.
General, we...
Load up. You've still got to break out of HQ. Some say concentrated power leads to abuse, but I believe that if an institution has a solid foundation, it can survive the narrow aspirations of the people that it rules.
Deal.
The killing of Agent Navarro. I will follow you. Gentle, I will get you.
How do you know? Daedal.
They blew it, JC. I'm sorry. MJ-12 must want you bad. Locked on the chopper and had the nav computer fly us straight in. Last doors are shut. My weapons are locked. Weapon lock switch is on flight control deck 1. Get me back online or we're dead meat. Tracer Tom. Used to drop Paul off in a small compound close to the market. You could start there. Don't lose any time. Your kill switch is 12 hours old.
If you die, our plans will fail. Locate Tracer Tom.
frequent visitor to this...
Alright, that's gonna be it for today. I'll be back tomorrow for maybe Japanese Deus Ex.